Hi, my name is Madison. I'm a third-year pre-service teacher in the secondary program with a major of health and a minor in social studies. This year, I have been lucky enough to be a part of the ECMP355 class. What does all this new learning mean for me as a pre-service teacher? Yes, all of these cool technology tools are very fascinating, but how will I implement them into my teaching? Prior to this class, I thought that the computers in school were used in the classroom so that students could type up their essays or find pictures to glue on a poster for a presentation. I guess I knew that there was so much more out there, but I had no idea what it would all involve and the amazing learning opportunities that are available for both students and teachers. I had learned a lot in Alex's class about the many relevant tools that would be great to use in the classroom. I just had my 3-week pre-internship block, and I was so excited to start trying some new things out with technology in the schools. But of course, when I actually got there, I became nervous and instinctually resorted to traditional methods of teaching. Once I was comfortable with my co-op teacher and the students, I was able to take a risk. I decided to use cell phones in my lesson through a website called Poll Everywhere. The website allows students to text in their answers anonymously and instantly see their results. The students loved it, and my co-op teacher was pretty excited about it herself. She couldn't wait to use it in one of her lessons. Although I did get to try using a little bit of technology in the classroom, I would have liked to do even more during my pre-internship. One barrier to this was the lack of computers. They were always booked by another class, and when we could get a hold of them, they were so slow and out of date that it was hard to even try and get anything done with one class period. Here are some things that I have learned in ECMP355 and have been able to try out myself, but I would have liked to try them with my students and hope to during my full internship in the fall. We have learned about the importance of social media. It's everywhere, and basically everyone is connected through social media somehow. Twitter is a great way to get connected with other people all around the world. It is amazing how many people are willing to answer your questions and help you out. I have only just begun developing my social networking skills on Twitter. This will be a great place to find resources for my teaching. Facebook is something else that we have learned can be very helpful to a classroom setting. Most of our students will have a Facebook account. As teachers, I think that we should use this to our advantage by creating a classroom page where homework and due dates can be posted for the students to see. I was also able to use this next resource in my teaching during pre-internship. YouTube. It's such a great resource for teachers and students. Viral videos such as Coney 2012 present the opportunity for teachable moments. The students enjoy speaking about these things, and it can be a great way to teach students how to become critical thinkers. On YouTube, you can learn just about anything. This takes me to my online learning project, which I worked on throughout the semester. I chose to learn how to decorate cupcakes. I was able to find tutorial videos and directions online through websites like YouTube and Pinterest. Pinterest is a website that most people use for fun, but it can actually be very educational. There are tons of tutorials on cooking, baking, home renovations, and much more. There is also a section that is specifically made for education. This part of the website provides new ideas and tips for teachers. In ECMP355, I have also created and developed my own blog. I have actually really enjoyed writing about the things that I am passionate about. I have begun to develop my own personal portfolio that includes professional goals, resources, and some of my own lessons and units. This is something that I plan to keep up throughout my teaching career. I really want my students to have their own blog websites. It is something that they can make their own and write about things that they care about. It gives you a type of freedom that maybe writing an essay wouldn't. We also looked at ways to make a presentation online. Things like SlideShare and Prezi and Slide Deck can be used to make both teacher and student presentations a bit more visually stimulating and interesting. We had a chance to look at digital storytelling and many different ways this can be done. This would work great in a classroom, and students would find it so much more engaging than writing a story on a piece of paper. In class, we also learned that we need to be careful with technology and make sure that we are using it properly. There is definitely potential for abuse of technology. Things like bullying and copyright infringement are things that we need to be careful of. As long as we inform our students on how to become successful digital citizens, I think there's no reason to shy away from the learning opportunities that social media and technology have to offer. One question that still remains for me: how do we get our school boards on the same page? We need these tools to be able to allow us to provide these opportunities to our students. Social media and technology is not going away anytime soon. Teachers need to embrace it within their classrooms, and we need all of the support that we can get.